In today's video, I am going to be breaking down if I think Jason Tatum is a superstar in the NBA. As we know, he is a very good player as it is, so let's get down and let's check out why he may or may not be a superstar. Okay, so first off is being in the isolation game, being able to do an isolation situation that, especially against some of the better players in the league, you should be able to score, and also you would also want to have the will and desire to be in that situation. If you're in a situation where you're going a lot one-on-one against the other team's best defender or their best player, that usually means that your coach believes that you could be a superstar yourself. Also, when you're taking your shot against a one-on-one defender and you shoot the exact same as you do when you're taking a regular shot, then that also means that you have the mindset to be able to do so, and this is the exact same shot as Jason Tatum usually takes. He has that thumb flick, he has that shoulder and elbow in line with the rim, same exact shot against one of the longer, better defenders in the league. And we see this time and time again with Jason Tatum, able to take his defender one-on-one for a jump shot. Being able to shoot in a one-on-one situation is one thing, but the other thing is to get to the rim. Can you get to the rim yourself so that you can finish strong at the rim in an isolation situation? And guess what? We see that with Jason Tatum. He's using his off arm to clear out the defender's arm. He's going up against, again, one of the top defenders on the other team, and then he attacks that rim. The help side defender comes over, and then we see Jason Tatum able to slam the ball down over top of the other team's two best defenders. I don't care who you are, this is extremely hard to do. Jason Tatum isn't 7 foot, he's close, but he's not 7 foot. He's going up against a 7-footer trying to block his dunk, and he's able to dunk it on him. Also, being in a one-on-one situation, being able to be finesse and able to finish with a floater over top of your defender is extremely important. Here we see that Jason Tatum's able to get ahead of his defender. He's going to try and cut him off so the defender has to slow down. And when he does that, he takes one more step, and then he's able to then go up for that floater, and that was all started because he originally took one step in front of his defender so that his defender had to get a half a step slower, and because of that, he was able to get that shot off. Also, being able to do this with not much time left on the shot clock is also superstar status in my mind. Also here, we can see that he's using a screen. He comes off of that screen, and then he's going one-on-one against a defender. His teammate cuts back door, and Jason Tatum's able to then pass the ball. You have to be able and willing to pass that ball if you want to be a superstar in the NBA. You can't be a one-man only type of player. You need to be able to pass that ball. You need to be able to trust your teammates to finish in tight situations as well. And by the way, if you can pass, no-look passes like this, you're going to do really well. You also have to have the strength to be able to pull off crazy moves like we see here with that turnaround jump shot from deeper than NBA range. And for anyone thinking that this was a travel, I'm going to say it wasn't. He gathered on his right foot, and then remember, you're allowed to take 2 steps. He takes 1 step there, 2 steps, and then he goes up for that shot. And remember, he doesn't change his shot at all. He has that slight thumb flick. He's not changing his shot at all, no matter where he's on the court or what kind of a situation he's in. You also have to be able to finish with contact. Here he gets past 2 pretty good defenders. He now has 2 other defenders who are paying attention to him, and then when he attacks, he's able to take that contact and he's able to still finish at the rim. You need to have the strength, not just to finish over top of defenders, but around them while taking contact. I still don't understand how that's not a foul, but either way, that is a very strong move. What do we see here? Well, on that last step, he knows he's got 2 defenders on him. They're going to be both going straight up trying to block his shot, and he has a lane between them. From there, what's he do? He keeps that ball away from both players. He does wrap around very similar to a Michael Jordan, but you can do this as well. It's really absolutely not exactly all that hard. As long as you've got the ability to jump high enough, you're pretty well totally fine to be able to do that. In my opinion, you also have to have footwork as well. Here we see that he's using his pivot. He's able to see that this defender is really trying to force him baseline. He's able to use that to his advantage. He's able to spin off using his off arm to keep that defender at bay, and he's able to take 2 steps, power step or power hop, whatever you want to call it, and he's able to scoop that in. Fantastic move and one. If you want to be a superstar style player, these are the tips that you're going to need to have to be able to be like Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is a superstar in the NBA. And, of course, hit that like button and subscribe. I want to see you in my next video. I'll see you guys there.